morning, welcome back. We've already been at it for, well, I've been at it for a couple hours. The shakers have been out since midnight. It's 9 o'clock, but George had a little problem last night. Belt broke on the shaker head, which is, not uncommon. It happens, but I don't know, maybe a 6-inch or 5-inch piece of the belt got wedged in between the wheels. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And he couldn't get it out, and we ended up having to drop the weights out of it to get that chunk of belt out. And putting the weights back in, it's really not a big deal, but like you'll see in a minute, we have to have those mating surfaces clean, and then we actually have to use some, I got it right here, this Loctite product. What is it? 680. It's basically like a bearing mount. If we don't use that, we've seen the weights actually fly out of the head, which, don't want that to happen. But we'll see that in a minute. We'll explain it to you. So we're on our way back out to the field. We're almost there. Hi, George.
Huh?
Hi, George.
I pulled out the grinder.
To clean them?
Yeah. It's taking too long with the sanding wheel, so I went full sand on the base of this. They're not hot.
So, these get stacked on top of each other, right?
Yes.
So we have to have a clean surface, and then we put that stuff, the glue. If not, they'll go kablooey out of the head. Here's what was stuck in between them.
I'll do the top one first.
They're not the same? I guess they're not, huh?
Not quite, huh?
No.
No, same shape. But the mating surface on the wheels up to
Oh,
here.
that's right. I get what you're saying.
And then these two mate together.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Just put a happy face. Your signature. So here's the inside of a shaker head. Bottom wheel and the top wheel. They spin opposite directions and they shake, basically. So we have to get these weights back in here. And how much do you think they weigh a piece?
12 pounds.
12 pounds?
Yeah.
All right. Not bad.
Good.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering if you can. Why don't we switch sides?
Okay.
Sure. I touched the glue.
I wonder if I shouldn't,
Waist is not 50 pounds.
right?
Oh, no. That's not going to work.
Not at that angle. Maybe this is a one-person job. I can't see. There's the one.
There. Maybe you're in the hole.
But why can't I lift it?
I don't know. Oh, the other weight.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, set it on there. Not straight. You got to pick up the weight. Yeah, there you go. Now you're pretty much. Go to the left. Left. Oh, nope.
I did this last time.
Oh my. I can't. Oh, am I messing you up? Hold on, I gotta move this. Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go. Go up. Tighten it. I think you got like a partial thread on there. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Do you want to put more?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, I mean, if we can sink one most of the way up there.
There it is. Okay. Make sure this thing's going the right way. Say when.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Go. Alright, stop. Oh no, I can still move it. Okay. Now the fun part is getting the second one out there, because you gotta line everything up. So, with the second one, I'll do the other side bolt.
Yeah.
And that'll allow me to move it around and I can drop that short one out. So, now it's the long one.
Look at that. See that bent down?
Oh, wow.
These shakers get the crap beat out of them.
That's tight enough?
Yeah. No. That's tight enough to be the problem from 2 hours from now.
Right.
What are we gonna do? Just put the other thing on there and give it Ugga
Bar on it. That pipe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just give it the old, big enough pipe, huh? Jesus.
That's what I did last time.
Okay. Well, that's what we'll do this time.
Okay.
You ready? Is it on?
Yeah, that's on.
God, how far should I go?
Keep going.
Oh. Has it clicked yet?
About 3 times.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. Click. Alright. Oh, that's gotta be tight.
Well, when I saw the breaker bar bending last time, I knew that was tight. So,
Okay.
back towards me. Alright, go ahead.
It's the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, man.
It was tight until it wasn't.
Now when righty tighty became righty loosey. Ah, damn it.
What? So,
You're on all the way around.
tighten the belt up.
Yeah.
What if we put grade 8 all thread? You know what I mean?
Take the impact bend.
Oh, I don't know. It's gotta be a little stronger, right?
Last time I sat on the impact trying to tighten everything up, it ended up falling threads up in here.
Oh.
You can do it only so much, and then it just.
You know what we should do? We should cut the hole out bigger and just put a bigger piece of all thread.
Probably not bad idea.
Doesn't that seem kind of small?
It does. It's ½ inch.
Jeez, it's not tight, huh?
No.
Oh.
It's tight, but not tight enough.
Okay. Was it all the way here?
Pretty close to it.
Holy crap.
Right. because it's at an angle.
Is it better to do one before the other?
I'll get them about that far, then I'll put the ratchet on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Well, it's almost time.
I know. Before they leave here.
Yeah, whatever.
Blah, blah, blah. Never tested it.
Yay! That's done. See these trees? That's what happens when they get old and production isn't the best. This orchard's getting taken out. Well, I shouldn't say production's not the best, but it was still producing pretty well for its age. I think it was over 25 years old. But yeah, they're taking them out. So they will lay them over. They're doing it with an excavator, and then they'll pile them up into piles, and then basically just grind them up into wood chips and spread them out across the field, and then reincorporate them, and then I don't know, they'll either redevelop it back into trees or maybe row crop for them. I'm not sure, but that's what an almond orchard looks like when it gets taken out. It just pluck the trees out with an excavator. Pull them out, lay them down, pile them up, grind them up, and start all over. Still standing here. So a little better explanation on why we have to use the bearing mount on the weights in the shaker. The weights come from the factory with, I don't know if it's a paint or a powder coat or whatever, it's a black coating, and I've actually seen that coating kind of break down or separate from the weight, and when that happens, then there's a little bit of a gap in there, and the bolts can actually loosen up. I think that stuff breaks down a little bit and maybe gets that gap a little looser, so things start shaking and vibrating, and the bolts will come loose, and then they will eventually just shear, and the weight will come flying around or bounce around and flying out or bounce around inside the head, which I've had that happen twice myself, and I think George has had it happen one time. So yeah, that's the reason for using that bearing mount in between the mating or mounting surfaces of the weights. So I didn't think I really explained that too good, so I'm explaining it now. So there you go. Alright, so next day we're in a different field. The mowers finished that ranch they were on, in the last few videos you guys had seen. So, as you can probably see, it's a little different scenery. Not hardly any, there's actually no weeds in here, so it's not as green as the last field. It's a lot drier over here too. So, and there's more leaves. I'll show you a row that hasn't been mowed, but the dryness of all the material in the ground is perfect for the mowers. It's literally just like pulverizing everything and doing what it should do. So let's check it out. There's a mower coming up right now. Actually making dust where before we weren't, because the orchard floors had weeds and grass in them, and it was a lot wetter. So now we're actually making dust. And and there's actually like leaves and stuff out here. So see, this is a past, hasn't been mowed, so there's quite a bit more material. And what's crazy is these trees are still holding on to their leaves, so that's a sign that we haven't really had the cold or the chill hours that we need, because it hasn't been cold enough for the leaves to, you know, fall off. And just pretty crazy. This has been a, well, dry January, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll get the weather turned around and we'll get, you know, some rain, because we need it. I do like the dry weather for, you know, being able to get field work done, but hopefully we get some rain and snow in the mountains so the farmers can have some water to irrigate with this season. But yeah, it looks pretty good out here, so we'll check the mowers out a little more. I was walking in this field and there's a old power pole or telephone pole. I've never seen it, but I know it's pretty old because it looks pretty weathered and beat up. But there's a thermometer on it, which I don't know, maybe the farmer uses it to monitor temperature out here. But it was pretty cold this morning. Like it says it's right at 30, maybe just a hair over. So yeah, it's been a little colder, a little more freezing the past few days. Hopefully it doesn't freeze during bloom time. That's happened a couple years ago. It happened. It froze during bloom, and a lot of the blooms just died and didn't develop and made for a pretty terrible crop. So, but that's agriculture. Can't control Mother Nature, and it is what it is. And these are the kind of conditions we like to do this in, because it just really does a good job. I mean, you can see all the, you know, there's leaves and stuff right now. You walk over to the pass he has done, and just nice and clean, nothing left. The berm's clean. You know, the material's dry and lighter, so the berm blowers are able to blow the stuff and really carry it. And the blades and stuff inside the mower, they're just really pulverizing everything. I mean, there's just, it's nothing. Just turned to dust practically. So that's what we want. It looks perfect. So, all right, well, that's gonna end this one. We will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.